Portrait of Pirates Figure Unboxing and Review, Roronoa Zoro.
Well, hello, my brothers and sisters of the Nerd Nation. I, as always, am Jim, here to bring you another unboxing video in our series of One Piece Portrait of Pirates review and unboxing of the figures. I said that all backwards, but that's okay. That's how we do it here. So, without further ado, we'll get into this. Oh, it just smells like it's fresh from Japan. And actually it is. I ordered this sumbitch a few weeks ago, and that's how long it takes to get to you. That's just how it is. And let me say, too, while I'm talking about this, because this is like the second time I've recorded this, because I've been experiencing all kinds of mad technical difficulties since I updated my operating system to Windows 8.1. Bunch of bullshit. But anyway, all griping aside about that, this is the second time I've had to actually start to work to tape this because the first recording didn't work. So, I just wanted to say, though, too, that the One Piece has been exceptionally cool for me, and I'm probably going to do some discussion videos to talk about this as well, but just because of the fact that my entire family has gotten into it. It started out with just my 6-year-old asking some questions about it and me describing some of the characters, him kind of walking in on me drawing Arlong, I don't know, a couple months back when I was in that in the Arlong Park arc, and really just starting to, say, hey, I kind of want to hear about that or what have you. So I bought the first couple of collections, obviously the dubbed versions, I don't know, a few months back, and we started watching them. Now we're on, I don't know, the mid to late 50s episode-wise, just getting onto the grand line, and everybody's into it. My wife enjoys it. She has favorite characters. My oldest son, he is enjoying it and even started reading the manga volumes. And my 6-year-old just absolutely loves it. He comes down here, he thumbs through the volumes. He's always asking me questions about, can you tell me what's going to happen next? Don't give me any spoilers, I guess he downloaded some kind of One Piece game on his tablet, too, that that he could play or something like that. And I told him, I'm like, don't tell me anything about it. There may be spoilers. So it's kind of funny. The whole family has gotten involved and has gotten into it. So without further ado, though, we'll stop talking about that and me. But I guess it's just the thing that, as you have a family or if you have a close-knit group of friends or whatever the case may be, loved ones, it's cool when you can do things together. And especially as a father, when you can find things that you identify with your kids with. I play video games with my kids, so I'm still kind of like the cool dad, I guess, in that sense. I'm not like, what's this button all about? How do you turn this Xbox on? Or what does Wi-Fi mean? I know how to do all that stuff, and I do, play and do stuff with them for that. But this is a cool connection as well because it's not too like bloody and R-rated with sexual themes and stuff like that, where the kids can't watch it. And it's not too cartoony and just kid-like to where it's so lame that like my wife and I are sitting there like, God, I want to shoot myself, which you can do with some of these cartoons nowadays. So it is cool. It is a neat journey. And just every time I explain to my wife that, like, listen, honey, there's like 620-something episodes of the anime. And I try to, gauge it and compare it to other shows that she's watching and stuff like that. And it's like she's never even watched anything like half as many episodes of it. So it's very cool that it's not just an American cartoon that's made to sell a line of toys, that it's a weekly animated, cartoon that follows very closely to, the actual manga. And, which is just this epic story that's being told. So, anyway, let's get into it, though. Apologize, I keep getting off the beaten path. We have here our Portrait of Pirates, excellent model series, Roronoa Zoro. And definitely we're going to look forward to getting this fella out of the box over here. I understand that this is the one that is the post-time skip. And for all of you that are worried about me with spoilers, I'm aware that there's some kind of time skip, which is a common thing that used to be done, like I've seen in like comic books, even TV shows and stuff like that. I don't know when it happens. I don't know what the time skip is. I don't know if it's actually just like one chapter ends and the next chapter is like 5 years later, or if it's like they actually go through some kind of time warp or whatever. I don't know if it's on chapter 300, 400, 500. So other than that, knowing that there is a time skip at some point between now and chapter 730 is all I know. And I know that Roronoa Zoro has a scar over his eye that I've been told on from good sources not to worry about it because it's never even explained how he got that in the manga. So, for those of you that are concerned, thank you from the bottom of my heart. But I am not stupid, and I do know how to how to try to avoid those type of spoilers. So there is certain things that some may consider spoilers, but they're really not if you break them down like I just did. So, without further ado, hopefully this one recorded properly, and if it did, great. And if not, who knows? I may get angry and throw some things at the wall. But we'll get cracking opening this bad boy up, and then I'll come back and kind of give you a close-up, detailed view so you can see all the details, the color, and all the craftsmanship that go into these this wonderful assortment of figures. See you soon, brothers and sisters.
Ooh, he just looks so fierce and menacing with 3 swords.
So here is Roronoa Zoro, of course taken out of the box and all set up and ready to go. We can see, of course, the scar across his chest from his battle with Mihawk back in the Baratier arc. As I mentioned, too, when I opened this up, I understand that this is a future version of Zoro after this time skip that I'm not aware of exactly when it occurs or how long. But the bottom line is that it's a very nice looking figure. The detail, even on the actual blades of the 3 different blades that he has for his swords, is really, really nice, second to none. I mean, you can see even as I'm going down here, just the shine and polish on his boots. So certainly, as I am starting to expand my collection of these, I cannot really think of a lot of negatives, I guess to say. And I'm trying to go at it from an objective point of view. And I mean, really the only thing that I can say is that, if you don't search around to find the best price, you can, of course, there's a lot of counterfeiters out there that are selling them eBay and things like that, and you can always tell because they're coming from like China or Taiwan or something like that, and they're real cheap, $20-$30. These ones will range, anywhere between $50 all the way up to maybe $150, $200 for some of the more rare versions, the more rare figures. So I apologize, the camera I didn't realize was a little bit out of focus over here, and really, it's such a nice figure. The base, they're solid. They've got a lot of weight to them. This, of course, is they give you an interchangeable head, and when you put on the other head, it has he has a sword in the mouth. So certainly you can set him up. It also comes with an extra arm, as well as technically a 4th sword, but that's really only because you want to have one, in his mouth, of course, and that's actually attached to that, that piece, that headpiece of the figure. So, but everything as far as the paint, these are hand painted, and the detail, on the creases and the folds of the, of his cloak are just magnificent. Like I said, there's really not a lot. You'd be hard pressed to find, negative things to say about this particular figure series. I am, and this is from the Portrait of Pirates Sailing Again series. So I know that there is some different series that they have, the Neo DX, the New World, all these different type of ones. But and actually, it's kind of cool because the 3 scabbards for his swords, for the Wado Ichimonji and the Katetsu III, as well as the other one, I can't remember the name of it now, or if it was even mentioned. All 3 of the scabbards are actually removable from his belt loop, which is kind of cool. So you can really set this figure up in a number of different ways based on how you personally want him set up and looking in your collection. The one thing I can tell you is that whatever way you decide to set him up, he's definitely going to look badass. That's just that to me is just a fact. He's a very cool character, one of my favorites in the series thus far, and definitely a very, very beloved character by many. So, as you can see there, you have the extra head that comes with it, as well as of course the extra sword that you would use and put in his scabbard or in one of his hands. Of course, if you did decide to interchange the head, unless you wanted to go crazy and put it in his scabbard and have him, go 4-sword style. So, but there's not many places left for him to hold a 4th sword, maybe between his ass cheeks, which I did mention in an early review. For One Piece. So here he is in another pose, I guess you would say, with just kind of interchange some parts just to give you an idea of some of the different looks that you can certainly give this. The base is real nice. It's got kind of an engraved, it's always got something engraved into it as far as the character's name and the particular figure series or what pirates they're with. So definitely very cool as far as that goes. And you can see the paint and the attention to detail, even on the, and here we go, on a focus again with the camera, I apologize for that. You can see the detail and just magnificent. So certainly hope you enjoy this. 2 thumbs up from me, and we will look forward to catching you in the next one, Nation. Remember to hit the thumbs up, the like button there if you think that Roronoa Zoro is a badass, and certainly if you like this series of unboxing and reviews that I've been doing for these wonderful, wonderful figures.